South Carolina, even though they have decided that they're going to take the Confederate flag down, it does still fly in the Capitol grounds. And there's one person in South Carolina who didn't like that and who didn't want it to be that way. Now, of course, she's actually not just one person. She's part of a group, but she's the one actually that climbed up on the flag. Her name is Bree Newsome. And this picture that you're seeing in the graphics here and right there was seen all over the internet today and throughout the weekend. It's great courage to climb up there. I know I wouldn't do it, and to take the flag down. In the middle of her doing that, cops came by. She also had someone on the ground helping her as well. And they tried to get her down. Let's show you a video of what happened there.
I know, sir. I'm prepared.
Ma'am. Ma'am, get off the pole. Ma'am. Ma'am. Come down off the pole. Ma'am, come down off the pole. Off the pole. Ma'am. Ma'am. Go. Still free.
You come against me with hatred and oppression and violence. I come against you in the name of God. This flag comes down today.
Now, there's an act of civil disobedience. Eventually, the South Carolina legislature actually has to vote on this, and they have to win by a 2/3 majority. So this issue is not really settled. Now, for the cops, it was an open and shut case. They were going to arrest her. She did not listen to them and continue to climb up and take the flag down. So this is what happened when she got down.
Nothing to lose but our change.
Wait.
You were slightly relieved that it went that smoothly, right? At least I was. Now, the other person being arrested with her was James Ian Tyson. He's a 30-year-old from Charlotte, and he was also inside that fence and helping her. And if you couldn't hear her, she was actually quoting the Bible, and 23rd Psalm was one of the things that she quoted. And I'll give you the exact thing that she said when the cops first came. She said, "You come against me in the name of hatred, repression, and violence. I come against you in the name of God. This flag comes down today." Love it. There's been more and more acts of civil disobedience that I think are great. Completely non-physical. I mean, she's just up on a flag. She's not hurting anyone. It doesn't have anything else to do with any other human beings. The gyrocopter guy who just couldn't take the corruption in politics anymore. Now, unfortunately, there are counter-protesters as well. An hour later, after she did this, people showed up to support the Confederate flag. And here's a picture of those fine folks. This could be heard throughout the protest. Okay, now, that was not as retaliation towards her. That protest was planned ahead of time. So it just happened to be at the same place. Those guys, obviously, because of the Confederate flag being flown on Capitol grounds there, came out to support it. And by the time they'd come out, an hour later, the flag was back up. So what happened to Bree? Because over the weekend, there's all these tweets, hashtag Free Bree was trending. Well, interesting. A judge gave them each a $3,000 bond, both Bree and James Ian Tyson, which they later paid and then were released. That's good news. The judge told them that they were allowed to leave the state if they wished. Now, I hope that he means if you want, you're free to go. It's not like we're going to hold you. You're not a big danger. I hope he doesn't mean, hey, if you don't like the state, you're free to leave it. So, I mean, I would hate to have a comparison of Dylann Roof, the guy who shot the 9 guys, and the judge immediately asked for forgiveness for him. And then she goes and takes the Confederate flag down. You're free to leave the state. Okay, I don't know which way it went. It is very, very, very likely that he meant we're not going to hold you here. We don't think you're a flight danger, right? Though she did fly up to get the flag. It's a different kind of flight. Now, here's the part I love. Why did they do it? And it's a group called Ferguson Action that took credit for this. And first of all, they say, we call all people to join us and stand as a united front to take an active role towards liberating ourselves through the dismantlement of the largest form of our oppression, white supremacy. Let this day be the start towards true human progress. Now, I know that makes Fox News' head explode. There is no such thing as white supremacy. As the former Confederate flag, the flag of the people who betrayed America and who fought for slavery and declared proudly at the time that they were specifically fighting for slavery, still flies on Capitol grounds in South Carolina. It's still part of the flag of Mississippi, and it's still flown all over the South. I know. Fox News all says that's just to commemorate how brave the Confederates were. I'm not really buying that, and a lot of people who lived under that white supremacy are not buying that. And so they say enough is enough, and we're going to go and do actions like this. But their final statement really struck home for me. They said, "We could not sit by and watch the victims of the Charleston massacre be laid to rest while the inspiration for their deaths continue to fly above their caskets." Hard to argue with that.